Sisters, is it just me or do you sense it too? That tender tug inside wanting something deeper than our roles, our resumes, or outward faces shown to the world. It's a quiet whisper, don't you hear it? The softest of murmurs just under life's busy clamor, somehow seeking to connect in more soulful ways. Could it be that there's a subtle precious thread weaving through all of our stories, linking to our quiet humanity underneath? Imagine valuing a person's core essence instead of simply seeing her as her brand of shoes and clothes, or her skin tone, or accent, when crossing paths. How might conversations flow easier and sweeter if, instead of the first thing we see of her being our judgments, we instead simply see a fellow journeyer, on the same healing road as our own? I admit, even in chance grocery encounters, I've dismissed strangers as distractions or irritants, as I focused on my shopping list, or next task on the to-do list, barely making eye contact. Don't you know that in the absence of eye contact, there's no acknowledgement of that person's humanity? No brief nod, or smile to acknowledge they've been seen. Sisters, I'm not saying we're doing these things on purpose, I know I'm not, yet I know, as I sit and think about it, that I often spare folks barely a quick glance as I flitter out and about. Have I already labeled that sister? Unconsciously. Because of how she looks on the surface, or acts, or smells? Consider with me, sisters, what if I saw the odd lady muttering as someone less creepy but instead a lonely soul wanting connection? Might the defiant teen seem not a troublemaker but simply starved of someone believing in her? Where could radical kindness then take us? Perhaps rallying neighbors to aid outcasts versus aliening them. Maybe mentoring youth hungry for purpose over punishment. At the very least, how about this? How about offering gentle words and a kind smile in passing, recognizing hurting spirits equally deserve dignity and support? Sisters, every day we pass folks that societies might label weird or dismiss as strange. But inside each beats the same heart, and behind their eyes glows the same soulful light as ours. Though the packaging may differ, the essence of humanity remains the same. Dear hearts, I know I often rush past these precious people, distracted by what I see on the surface, or simply distracted by my own life and cares. Add to that being an introvert. Not an excuse, just an explanation. But know this for a truth, change starts when we catch ourselves judging books by covers, and instead we determine to know the person and understand the story inside. Can you imagine what you'd see then? Looking into bewildered faces and seeing not darkness, but pain calling out for friendship. Hearing not gibberish nonsense, but lonely souls trying to voice locked away hopes. What kindness could we show then? Hearing right and seeing right? How might hearing and seeing shift broken systems if leaders did too? Teachers could draw heroes out of troubled kids. News shows could praise different cultures instead of adding to the divisiveness. Laws could support folks who struggle to stand. And you and I could bravely befriend people who seem unlike us, but deeply in need of what every human needs, and that's to belong. To matter. To have a hand to hold along the winding road called life. Sisters, we've entered a new year, and there's still work on us we want to do, isn't there? And I'm here to support you in that. I so want you to be the best you ever. I want all your dreams and a lot of your wants to come true. I want you to grow up, and beyond. I want you to believe in yourself, and in this world like never before. I want you to take that chance, and that leap, and that long heart stare, this year. I want you to start that thing, and begin the other. I will encourage you with everything in me towards that end. But how about this too? How about you look outside yourself and determine to consciously engage the world around you in a new and significant way? Civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said in his book, Strength to Love, that the true neighbor will risk his position, his prestige, and even his life for the welfare of others. In dangerous valleys and hazardous pathways, he will lift some bruised and beaten brother to a higher and more noble life. Dare we the same, sisters? Dare we bend to lift some poor bruised and beaten sister to a higher and more noble life? Instead of snap judgments about strangers, what if we imagined fellow travelers walking their unique roads right beside ourselves? Might we wave more, smile more, and condemn less? Could listening breach social divides if we believe shared heartbeats exist underneath skin tones and economic class? As we navigate the intricate paths of our lives, let the yearning within our souls guide us towards those in a world where the same yearnings reside. This is the year to act, not just with our own cares and dreams, but further and farther. Dare yourself to embark on a broader journey, embracing the call for something more soulful. This year, commit to being the change agent right where you are, in your village, city, home, and workplace. Be kinder, gentler, and more accepting, fostering a sense of shared humanity that goes beyond what divides us. Dear sisters, shall we lean into this call, stirring within, for something deeper and more soul-connecting in the year ahead? I commit to nurturing kinder eyes that notice buried goodness, even in the most hardened folks I encounter on this winding journey. Will you join me? Can you dig deeper, beyond New Year's resolutions, career conquests, and self-focused wellness journeys to ask, how can I fuel lasting change around me by becoming the person others need? Then dears, let's do this, together. Let's embark on this year's journey, embracing the call for something more soulful. This year, let us all commit to being the change agent right where we are, in our village, city, home, and workplace. Let us commit to being kinder, gentler, and more accepting, fostering a sense of shared humanity that goes beyond all that possibly divides us. So come, let your light fuel not just all your personal dreams, but visions of communities transformed by your love and care. Dare to be that beacon of hope you wished for in younger years. The world is waiting for your wisdom. So onward, dear one. Take care and stay fabulous. Until next time.